All right, guys. So we got something a little different tonight here on Study 7. Now, I guess most of you, well, I've seen it on your statuses, a video of a young man who was in a cooking show. Apparently, he's a churchman too, and he decided to pull out the show, seeing that episodes for the show, probably later on, like more so in the finals, would have been recorded on a Saturday, right? So we just come to talk to him a little bit about like what he would have gone through the experience and did that. Yeah. So my few thanks for coming on. Also, we got Tristan here as part of the conversation, just to get some words out of Matthew, But yeah, Matthew, why you made that decision?
It was actually a hard decision because I ended, when I would start to work with a lot of competitors and stuff, like you could see that it was like it would have been something promising in the long run, but then it still had to be done because I had to weigh the options, and I know that this is not my first time actually turning down anything because of Sabbath, but it was better to make a stand because then it would have been televised, and from the time I had put forward that I wouldn't be able to do it, because I actually got to shout out Sean and Trisha because those are the people actually responsible behind the whole Junior Chef, and they were actually understanding, and they said, well, what we can do is you can just come and you can do the episodes leading up. And then, because they actually had to leave the island too. But after I told them, well, I'm willing to cancel the trip once other things could go in that direction, they tell me, well, realistically and looking promising, so what to do is just, for the content, keep following up on everything, because practice was on Saturdays as well. So they had, some of us can make it, so they substituted it to Friday. And then as the time got closer, they just told me that we can go find a way to actually like dramatically like cut you out the episode or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, like when I had to do it yet, I don't cry right now, but I tell myself, yo, this is actually kind of hard.
You're great.
I'm crying with a sweat, but like
Sweat.
everything like fall into place. But it's been difficult because like if it's one thing I learned is like true like filming and spending time with a lot of people is get close. So you're going from spending 4 days a week with some persons then to, it's not like if you get eliminated or anything, to like not seeing them at all no more and that kind of stuff. So
So like, how you even get into the Junior Chefs? Like,
well, my friend,
you like cut on the side or something. You want me to tell you that your food tastes good, so you join?
no, my father's the reason I actually get into cooking on the whole, because I want to be a pilot. Everybody that know me, when they see my journey and all, is always be like, you went from one extreme to another. So but my father actually had influenced me to go and get a skill, because I was supposed to start pilot school, but pilot school was like $10,000. So he was just like, well, we saving up for this, go and learn the skill. And he was just like, man, come and go and learn to cook. And it was just like, I really can't able food or nothing like that. And then he really gave me a choice. So it was like, you can either go cook or, so I'm gonna do it. And then when I started to cook, I was the worst boy in the class. And my friend, like, I had a fella, like, he don't really like the publicity thing, so he just called Snoop.
Yeah.
I had a friend, like, when I went to class, everybody making sport had me attend. He said, look, all right, look, this what we can do, right? And he started to like help me along the ropes, and I never forget the day chef asked me to go and take down chicken. And when the man come in the kitchen, man just cursing. I have like full oil sinks of hot water and drop the chicken in hot water. And all the chicken just started to cook. And the man just started to quarrel. And from that day on, like Snoop was just like, all right, look, we can walk you through this thing. And then from day one, so the angle, like, if it been $1 million tomorrow, he got like 250,000, because like, it wouldn't be very was today if he didn't actually like buckle down and help me take this whole thing serious.
So like, how you started cooking? So you would have been doing cooking like, you do this professionally, there's something just doing the side after doing the classes?
So after the classes, actually, I started to stray away from the whole pilot thing because I actually started to fall in love with it. And then at that point in time, I had no graduate, and all my partners shot, we had take a graduation picture, and the caption on the picture had went viral. So I thought, all right, look, we can capitalize on this here. So
the caption was church friendly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Somewhat.
What was the caption?
But what are you trying to tell you, right? So what happened is, after the video went viral, after the picture went viral, we decided that we can capitalize on this thing. So I tell you, all right, we can start selling wings. Because it was COVID. So I tell you, all right, since the picture going viral and what's not, and a lot of people like started to like, the whole social media thing started to fall into play. I tell you, all right, we can use this to make money. So we start selling wings. And then from there, like, customers would be like, man, branch off into something. This tastes good. No, they look back at it, right? Them his wasn't good though. But no, people started to ask for other things, and then they started to write different menus. And then a day, one of my teachers from school called me. It was just like Tambrin Cove looking for chefs for Christmas. You want to get on there and work? And it was just like, my way not had they for a day, like working in the industry for a day. It just started to blow. So they for Tambrin Cove, they went across and I worked at Tapestry, and then Javon Cummings, I started to work under him, and he started to guide me and that kind of stuff. And then from there, the whole career just started to take off. And then I tell myself, like, since the popularity didn't only have started to get bigger with the business, so I started to branch off into other menu items.
With your business?
Yes, please.
What's the name of it?
Smoking and Spice.
Okay.
So then I decided that I can start off other stuff. And then I had make a lot of mistakes because it was, being young, we was actually selling food for like the fun of it and not really for money. So then when I started bucking on, I had clothes on because at first the business was Smoking and Spice. Not Smoking and Spice, Sauce It Up, sorry. And I had clothes on and I went back to the drawing board and they said, all right, we can do this properly this time. And when I come back with Smoking and Spice, now I had worked on the menu and like a lot of mistakes I had made in my first business, I had changed them. And then my father again, like, I don't know, God has worked with him because he started to just buy, he was saving and he would buy restaurant, he would buy pieces of equipment for me. I put the equipment aside. So I come home a day and my father tell me, no, buy you a deep fryer. He buy a deep fryer, we can't even get, like we had to call the body that we buy the deep fryer from to come and lick the deep fryer because we didn't know what to do with it.
But you was investing in you.
Yeah, and then from there, look wrong again. Turn up with a stove. Then he turned up with a grill. I left the island and come back, he got a bar table. So it's like my father just see this vision and he capitalized on it. And up to today, it's always tight, like, it's always tight to go off my father because when the video, he look at me today, he said, I see every boy tell you things. But then me know when you first start to cut, you used to quarrel with me. I tell you, they didn't want to do this thing. I look, and then like when COVID start, like, that's but actually like, keep me like bringing money because everybody was still hungry. Even though you couldn't gonna be so used to be like selling food and that kind of stuff. So then, you know, as I get further, I started venturing to catering and that kind of stuff. So I just thank God, and God has really worked things out with me because when I first started working too, I had wanted to work at this hotel, and I went in for the interview. It was frightening, so I didn't mention I was Adventist. And then when I get home, one of my friend's mom spoke to me. She was just like, if that's what you believe in and you're solid in it, you need to tell them about it. So I called back the chef and I was just like, all right, chef, I didn't mention it today because it slipped my mind, but I'm actually an Adventist and I can't work on Saturdays. But I had done some reading on the hotel and I know y'all got a 24-hour kitchen. So if you want, because I really want to work here,
I mean, like,
you can roster me to work the nights. And I was at school and then HR called me. HR was just like, we heard from the chef that you can't work on Saturdays. So what has happened if one of your colleagues get sick and the kitchen need you? I said, well, they will come in the night. And then it was just like, all right, that ain't really work for me. Unless you're willing to work on Saturdays, you can't work here. And I will now forget, like, that had me down for a while because like everywhere I worked before, all the chefs would say that if you get to this place, you're going to really learn a lot. Then I had called chef time, I don't worry what the boy tell you, we can get this here work. And then he called me and he was just like, you're starting next week. And I worked the graveyard shift for a good period of time, and there's like almost, there's 2+ years I actually work in ICA institution. So it's that, like, once you really believe in God, a lot of things just fall into place. But believing in God don't really just be the thing. You actually got to understand the purpose. Because yeah, that part of my Christian walk where even when things won't be going good, I just still be trusting in God because God's working some miraculous ways. We just always expect that everything will be like sweet and dandy. But sometimes just really got to go through trials and tribulations in order to understand the outcome.
So, like, when you made the decision to quit the show, like, what was that like? How was that feel?
It was mixed emotions because the full thing didn't really show on the episode that aired last night, but it was kind of like heartwarming because like I didn't realize that a lot of the competitors that actually like, how to put it, like warm up to me. Because when they announced it, like every boy went saw some of the girls even cry.
So you got some numbers. Like, huh? So you got some numbers.
Nah, it's what happened is right. They women are showing.
Don't worry about that. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But I just tell myself like when I had seen that reaction, it has shown me that like, yeah, boy, like it was actually. But I feel like I don't believe that my purpose on the show was actually to make it to finals. It was not to win because in the long run, they still end up winning too. Because no they got Food and Rum got pop-up shops, and I was honored to have the opportunity to thing at one of the pop-up shops coming on October 11th. And
As a result of the whole thing of you leaving the show or before that?
well, I think all of it. I don't really know how to say, but everything just fall into place. Like when I tell you that God is just working in some ways. Like then just tell me, well, all right, we know him, but we could see that he's a promising individual. And the day somebody from the BTMI headquarters had ordered food for me, and then was just like, this food tastes so good, we gotta get this here. Da, da, da. And then due to the fact I was a competitor, all of it just work out and come into play. So now there's like a chance to really show people like what I really could do. So I just worked for menu and I put my best foot forward to make sure that I could go there and execute it. Because to get eliminated and then everybody right now posting it and then come and taste the food and really good, that would be really bad.
So I wanted to chime in on the food and tasting good part. I was around you when you was a younger fella. You used to make in a sport.
Yeah.
So when I heard you talking about you doing wings, I used to laugh. Because I tell myself, you can't be that serious that the wings taste good. And then you branch off into the smoke and spice. And they took a risk to taste what you was cooking. And the food tastes good. It really tastes good. So I was proud of you for that. Now, I had no clue that you joined
Junior
the
chefs.
junior chef thing. So it's only actually today that I saw the video. So I ain't got a clue what happened. I just see you name get called, this black thing, choker. And it seems like you did well. But then I heard you speak. And initially, when I saw it, I was really proud because I saw the maturity in you from when I knew you from young to now. I heard you say something just now about you knew it was going to be televised. So I got a question. You took the stance because you knew it's going to be televised?
You know, you can show us that.
Or you took the
Nah, I don't got anything to do with that because
you actually believe.
I actually believe in it because I don't even work very work I don't. I just get samples off and that kind of stuff. So like, I always look at it too as like God can trust so much of me. I don't even think that episode was even worth trying to be because I actually plus I was looking at it from another standpoint too, where it's like nobody ain't gonna know because the episodes recorded on Saturdays. Nobody don't know when the episodes recorded because like I was telling people, right? I was actually over it, but you see last night when the episode aired, it made me feel bad fresh because people calling me and all like, you good, but that recorded July. No, it's September, so like, but nobody wanted to know unless I made it to finals. So there was a possibility I could have gone and do it, get eliminated. And nobody would never know because when the episode started, it don't say happy Sabbath, good morning or nothing like that. So
Right.
nobody watching it ain't gonna know. No.
All right, so leading on from that, how has the responses been in terms of, I guess, the general population and also Adventist brethren?
Right, well, before I get there, like when it was leading up, the persons that actually believe in me in the competition, I ain't gonna lie, it was hard because people was just like, my God, gonna understand. You can get through this here. There's just a one-time thing, baby. Man, like, you're ready to this here, dog. You can get this here, deal. Like, and like people that thing was just like, man, you can win this, cause we see this. Like people that could see the competitors, and it's like, man, you got this here. And I was just like, man, nah, I can't do this here at all. And then like yesterday, it was kind of hard watching the episode because I struggle with plating. So like, I could get the full cut, but plating it would be like a big thing for me. And then when I watched the episode, and I was just like, this would have been really fun to do. It was hard to watch it, but then when I started to check my phone after the episode, and I see a lot of people telling me that they're proud, and like, anytime right? My mother and father starts when they say it's my mother messaging me from my mother not even Barbados. And every minute a forward. My mother saying about 15 minutes in voice
Messages from people.
She just messaging telling me people saying my face so proud and like it was just, if I talk about one teacher, Miss Jones messaged me today, telling me that she was proud. And Miss Jones got me up, but she started saying she's very happy that she had the opportunity to teach this young man. And
Listen, right? I used to see my sister today and you was in everybody one. I was
Well,
like, yeah.
I can be honest, yeah, in mine. And me posting you came from a place where, honestly, I'm really proud. And we have a mutual person that is not Adventist. And she messaged me based on the stats I posted, and she said she did not want you to leave the competition. But then the next message was, but she's happy that you stood up for what you believe in. So the simple thing that it might seem small, but for some people, that's actually inspiration to stand up for what you believe in. And you might not see it, but you're not going to become like
a modern day Daniel or something, you know, or a modern day tree.
It is actually standing for like at work. I got a friend at work. She's good at church on Sundays, and when they come to church when they come work on a Sunday, and they see she actually what she doing here, they mad. They don't give me the office. So you got to put on your foot, brother. Like that, you can't come. Period. Like, but I think what happened is like people be frightened, and if I just be willing to risk it all because God don't give them more than you can handle. So the mere fact that you getting through with me, you can handle it. So when I see she all the time, I be like, how you at work, you should be at church. And because I don't ever limit it to just like Saturday, Sunday, Adventist. It's just like more focused on Christianity because like a lot of people tend to, and like sometimes I just don't try to approach them aggressively. I just try to see like where we got the common ground and minister from there and come forward, because realistically, if you approach somebody and tell them, you just do this, you shan't do this, you get hell, you ain't never actually penetrate or get through them. So it's actually looking for where we got common ground. And where we got common ground is we get church. So with Tasha, man, you think so. You see when the Sundays come and she actually get to church. When you went to church and she tell me, yes, I get off, and like that's how we used to actually born. So it's actually pushing the time people like in the general, like, if you actually believe in something, you stand up for it. A lot of people respect you more based off of that, because a lot of persons actually messaged me and was just like them actually, but he had posted last night and it was just like, I just want to apologize to everybody that me have disappointed. And so much people that I've mentioned to take this down. You don't want to boy no apology, just that who was right for you and everything will work out. And so much different people, like, yeah, you get support from Adventists, but a lot of people that not even affiliated, all right, let me not say, I don't know the relationship with Christ, but a lot of people that not even church oriented, I think, was reaching out to me and telling me that they're proud of me, and regardless of the outcome, I still didn't win. And that's our thing was just like, all right, I don't really feel as bad no more.
Yeah. So what you're hearing you saying is this isn't a one-off thing. You've consistently been standing up for what you believe in. This just happened to make it to television.
Yeah, this one was the popular race version.
I had to get a call this week to cater tomorrow. And like these things, and I ain't kid you not, like sometimes our customers will call me, we plan a whole menu, and the mistake I met was not asking them when the job is. And so, I ain't gonna lie, right? Some of the biggest jobs you will ever encounter in your life, this be on Saturdays. And the people that you will get jobs from, just got budgets. But you see, I don't know, you see something about Saturday jobs, then be budgetless. Like customers is approaching you and want you moon, are willing to pay so much. And then when you really sit down, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes they just say, yo, God, nah. Like, what's this you really trying? Like, you'll be really testing me with this here. But in the end, it's work out. And then it's just, when I see the blessings that he started to pour out for me and how to start the flow, in the long run, it's just be like, thank you.
So, since you post about, you know, for sign up for yourself and sign up for what you believe in, what you would say to other young people who would be in similar situations, what advice would you give to them as we wrap up this conversation?
Before I tell them to stand up, it's on to like form a relationship with God. Because if you just stand up and you ain't got the relationship with God, it's going to be extremely hard, because after you're done standing, it'll be a lonesome period. And if you, a lot of persons around you would not understand where you stand up, because even when your Christian friends, I had Adventists message me last night and tell me that them actually shocked because them don't think them would have been able to do what they do. So if you don't got the relationship with Christ, or at least got somebody around you that has a relationship with Christ, standing up not going to be easy. Because as you stand, people will be constantly pulling you. But you see, once you find a relationship with God and you stand at the first time, after that, it's come so easy. It's just follow suit.
Okay. So I would say, Matthew, and big yourself for the decision that you would have made.
Yes, sure.
You're a superstar, you know, in the Adventist community. So big it to that. And what I would say to those watching, my guy don't only want status posts. You understand? He loses on the grand prize of essentially winning the competition. But I'm still got a business though, so
it was still take a deep for you though. Yeah, still take a little deep for you or extract the fan or something.
You know, so convert the likes and these sort of posts into
Support.
supporting a gay business, smart and spice.
That's
I'm sure you can see that on Instagram too. Same thing.
SMOKDND Spice.
Cool. And Gary Mines and sales, so that the loss of not being able to win the competition because you would have stood up for what you believed in wouldn't have really mattered because of our overwhelming support. Right?
And what you can end by saying, God can continue to bless you. Once you stand up for him and continue to stand up for him, he can continue to open doors for you. And as I told you in my little message to you, for sure now he can support you 100%. I mean, I always did, but I think now even more so, you need also to be surrounded by people who show that they appreciate what you did. And because you're younger than me, don't mean that you won't inspire me, because I've got my challenges. And if you could do that, I look at you now and say, well, if Mafi could do it, I could do it. So thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming through.
No problem.